Alright, so it's a great little story about this stupid gate that they've put up behind our neighborhood. Basically, I'm part of this big neighborhood called Highland Plantations, and I've lived in the main part, which is all these houses that basically look the same, but now I'm living in kind of a lesser known, quieter area that a lot of people don't know about, that is still associated with Highlands Plantation. But the guy that owns our neighborhood is not really. He owns our neighborhood, but not the entire plantation, and the entire plantation is actually controlled by a homeowners association that charges dues and fees to, keep up roads and pick up trash and make it look nice out there. Well, over the past few years, the homeowners association has refused to fix the roads in this lesser-known quiet part, and have invested tons of money in this other section and made it look much nicer than this other section, which I don't really care about. Well, the owner of our neighborhood, the quiet part, is pretty pissed off with the homeowner association because they refuse to help out, his part. So he has refused to pay homeowners fees in the amounts of, this is just rumors, of $60,000 to $70,000. So there's a road that connects to both sides of our neighborhood. We have two different roads. The front gate road can go directly into the city, and the back gate road can go to the office location where we pay rent and back to the interstate. So this little neighborhood is kind of a turf war right now for access to both sides of the city, both the interstate and the actual city where like stores and things are. Well, lately the homeowner association is not happy about it and decided, hey, we're going to put up this gate on our road, because they own the road but not the property, to where y'all are no longer going to be able to access the interstate side. But in the same way, you also won't be able to get to your office to pay rent, which is about a quarter mile down the road. Instead, they want to make us go all the way into town, come all the way back out of town, go through the front of their neighborhood, which they're trying to block us off from, then go all the way through their neighborhood and up to our office, which is about 9 miles compared to a quarter mile of what we could be driving. What we also didn't realize is that this gate is the main delivery route for UPS, FedEx, and USPS. And while FedEx and UPS have decided, okay, well, we're just going to have to suck it up and go around the long way, the United States Postal Service has completely refused to deliver to our neighborhood. Instead, they're telling us we have to go and pick up our mail at the post office, which is 9 miles away, and in which they have not organized our mail, and our entire neighborhood is thrown into a large pile of junk. So I asked the post office manager if they would be willing to just move the mail delivery duties to the person who delivers to the front of our neighborhood, which would take him about 0.01 miles out of his way, because this is directly next to other mailboxes he delivers to, and just remove him from the other person's duty who normally delivers through the back gate. The answer I've gotten from this person is that, well, the person who delivers over on that side of town is already really busy, and we don't want to make him do the work to deliver y'all's mail, so y'all are just screwed. So now we are getting no mail. We can't even access our office to pay our rent, and we have to go all the way into town, then right back out to access the interstate, because the homeowners association decided that they just don't like the owner of our neighborhood, which doesn't even live there. He lives in Tennessee, not Mississippi. So instead of punishing the guy who owns the place and who they're mad at, they're punishing all the residents. Well, isn't this fantastic? Because now the sheriff's officers can no longer access the interstate without having to go all the way into town to save people's lives for a wreck, say, on the interstate. Now, this is the location in question. Notice there is a trench. Notice there is no gate right now. Some lucky savior in our neighborhood, I have no idea who it is, I don't even know if they're in our neighborhood, has been coming through here and completely destroying this gate. And I say kudos to them. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Because if that gate were to stand, we would have no delivery. The hospital, which is located just a few miles from our neighborhood, would have to take the longest route possible to get to our neighborhood, thus rendering any kind of medical help obsolete. And then, in addition, the fire station, which is on the back side of our neighborhood, would have to go all the way into town, then all the way back out of town, just to get to our neighborhood in case, say, somebody's house was on fire. So, can somebody please tell me how they're getting away with this? How can you block off mail delivery, emergency services, and your own office to pay your bill at from the people who live here?